deep in the bayou. Welcome to Cajun Field in Lafayette. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in Week 3. It's the Appalachian State Mountaineers and the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though they will have a home field advantage, Coach told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Ragin' Cajuns will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the App State Mountaineers offense will have the football first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interested to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Line getting set on second down. Got it behind the line. It's James. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He wants to change this route. They'll try to run for it. Could be an alley. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Eighth play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. Running inside, it's Lewis. Oh, he's got some space. Finds his way inside the 25-yard line. He's got enough for the first down. Mark it at the 24. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Trying to take it back. That was not on the opening running script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Job number one for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
Great place to start for this offense. So send the tight end in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. Back to throw. It's Winfield. He wants it all. Touchdown, Cajuns. Right on the money. He makes the grab in the end zone.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. This time he wants to throw. Makes the catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Mountaineers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, App State. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into 2. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air. It's Winfield. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Motion from the back. On third down, he drops to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Raging Cajuns will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Makes the catch at the 30. He gets a block. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Roberts. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give out of the gun. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter as we get a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Now facing a third and long. Looking to pass. It's Winfield. Going deep. Makes a grab deep. He's loose. Into the house. Touchdown, Louisiana.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost the 2nd. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Right on the money. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Lewis.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for a crease. It's Roberts. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. This is a designed run. He's got enough, and he slides to avoid the punishment, and it'll be a first down. Nice move there on 4th and short.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's James. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Nice grab in traffic. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, the quarterback led his target too much on that outbreaking route. I think in the future, just trying to put it on his front shoulder makes it a lot easier to make the catch.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
That's an interesting play call there, because I think with the 3rd and long situation, a lot of people probably thought they were going to throw it. Instead, they hand it off, and great job by the offensive line. And after that run now, they're set up in 1st and goal.
And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They want to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, App State.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
on the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. To throw, it's Winfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He's got great speed. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's James. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They knock him down right there. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. To the ground with the back. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to... It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And it's an ancient proverb for a reason, right? Know thyself. And what he does best is hang in the pocket and throw strikes and attack the field. It's not really running. And you can see he takes off, and the defense closes in fast. And the most important thing happens for the defense. They hit him, they get the ball out, and they force the turnover.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They continue to find him. He's made those big plays. He's put some touchdowns on the board. He's been the big play guy in this offense. And I don't think I'd stop either. We're still getting started in this football game, and they're going to see more of those deep shots to him.
Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Oh, he's going to bring it back from right in front of his own end zone. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Villa. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Wide open downfield. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the Kentucky Wildcats. And it's Texas A&M looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. Now over to your game at Cajun Field. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
The Ragin' Cajuns head coach told me at the half, the message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Thanks, Holly. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Turns it loose. Finds his man. It's Reagan. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
The give to the lone running back. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Winfield. Now improvising. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble. You're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground. Get what you can get and live to play another day.
Running through contact. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They put a drive together. First and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns. And they take it in for 6 more points. Extra point here will give them the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the run, it's Lewis. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Going to the running game. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success, but on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Buys a little time. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. Punt is in the air. On his way back from the 20. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for room. It's Lewis. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Off play action. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Going to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier 3rd down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on 3rd down. And shoot, and I got 4th down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Man, it's nice to have a guy on short yardage situations you can turn and you can hand the ball to him. And you know he's not going to dance. You know he's going to be really physical, lower his shoulder. I don't care how many yards he gets. He just needs to get past that first down mark.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Here's a little room there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Lewis. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Here on 3rd down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. Running inside, it's Lewis. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the 3rd down, and they get the first down again. And so we're starting to...
Touchdown, Mountaineers! That one will give them the lead. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The returner will field it and try to do some business. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Inside, it's Reagan. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. This was one of the primary storylines going into this one. How productive would these 2 wide receivers be? Both of them have scored touchdowns, and we have a quarter to go. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense trying to take it back. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Appalachian State. The defense putting points on the board. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Oh, and that is a backbreaker for the offense. You're trying to drive down the field here in the second half to keep this thing close, and you cough it up. And not just that, David. It's a defensive touchdown now, starting to blow this game open.
So starting to get some separation, and here's the thing about this defense, man. It's one thing to create turnovers and to create extra possessions. This is another thing to know what to do with it when you get it. And they scoop it, had a plan, look at them running all the way to the house and add to their lead.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Running the option. It's Winfield. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. It's Winfield. Fires to the wideout. The short hands. It's Sampson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the...
Got a little grass. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an
trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. If it works. They tried to follow up the big run with a pass and didn't work out for them.
Now, how about a good job by the defense? You know, sometimes when you give up runs, you get more aggressive. You want to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage, and you want to overreact. The defense stayed calm, stayed true, and came up with a big sack the next play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Throws for the tight end. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Off the play fake on first down to throw. He put some heat on that one down the middle.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roberts.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
Got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Wide receiver comes in motion. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 2nd down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? They'll move the tight end. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge...
Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. Looking to throw, it's Winfield. Bringing the heat. It's complete to the right. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And the Raging Cajuns come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Reagan. He's out of bounds after a good pickup, and the clock will stop not only because he's out of bounds, but it's the 2-minute timeout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Moving away from pressure. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. And, guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Rushes on him. And it's a sack.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now, because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.